Hello everyone. I have a new team I want to share. So my last video, I made it to Master Ball with my other team. Yeah, with the Tyranitar team. I'm really happy with how it went. I did a few battles in Master Ball. I won a couple, but then I lost the rest. So I was just kind of taking a break from it. Now season 5 has started. I did start with my team 1 for a bit. I just wanted to go see how far I can go with it, like on a win streak. I think I got to 4. four wins. They got me to Ultra Ball, Great Ball, I think 2 or 3. And they were pretty good teams. Other people, just getting back up again. So after I lost, I took a little break. I wanted to make first it was going to be like a Runerigus team. I wanted to try to make 5 Runerigus again because I just think they're so cool. And it was just nasty. It was just not working. Like I love, especially Wandering Spirit. I think Wandering Spirit is such a cool ability, but it just hurts so my other physical attackers. So I was just trying to see who else do I have that can work in Trick Room, because I still love Trick Room. I think it's cool that you're faster without having to invest in speed, and you can just put those stat points into defenses or attack. And anyway, that's how this team was born, and I've done a few battles with it. I'm in Ultra Ball 3. Yeah, I'm in Ultra Ball 3, and I'm having a ton of fun with it. So here, first let me lead off that Hatterene has been a big part of it. She's so far the main Trick Room setter. And the gimmick right now is Magic Powder. And you'll see that with how my team is right now. I'm not sure if it's going to stay. That's why I'm not naming this video specifically a Magic Powder team, because if it still doesn't work out after a while, I may just get rid of it. And I'll explain more with the other Pokemon. But just wanted to preface that. So going down the team. So Rhyperior. It's mostly for that rock, because Charizard is still, he's not everywhere, but he's still in quite a few places. And first I have Wide Lens on him just to help with accuracy. It helps with high horsepower. I love high horsepower. And I did have Stone Edge for a bit, but I did, it was I missed, and even with the accuracy bump. But I checked the calcs, and Rock Slide still KOs even bulky Charizard wise. So I decided just to put it back to Rock Slide. Of course, Stone Edge is a lot stronger, a lot nicer for non-Charizard Pokemon, but right now I just really like that consistency. I did have Mega Horn on here for Magic Powder, but again, it's even with Wide Lens, I think it's 93 accuracy. It's not amazing. I haven't used Crunch yet. I just barely changed it. I'm trying to change this team as little as possible, just little tweaks here and there, to really test it out, feel it out. But Crunch is still super effective against Psychic Pokemon with Magic Powder. That's what Magic Powder does. It changes Pokemon to Psychic type. In case you didn't know. That's up doing that. Okay, Grimmsnarl. I'm really happy with Grimmsnarl. So before I used Grimmsnarl as a screen setter, but when I looked at Grimmsnarl the first time, I realized he had really high attack, 120 base attack, and I wanted to be able to use that. And I thought, whoa, I can use Bulk Up with Prankster. That way, no matter what, if I have Trick Room or not, I can at least bulk up. Probably live some more hits. So I have Grimmsnarl at max HP, and I split the defenses so that when I use Bulk Up once, the defenses are pretty much the same. I think defense is just a little bit higher. And again, his natural attack is so high that with one Bulk Up he goes up to 210, which is super nice. So the most of my plays have been leading Grimmsnarl Hatterene, and then I bulk up in Trick Room. Because normally with Trick Room I usually protect in Trick Room, and this way he's actually doing something, he's getting ready for the next turn. And I have of course Spirit Break, Throat Chop for stab, of course Throat Chop also for sound-based moves like Pixelate, Hyper Voice, or I don't think it's gonna really do much to like Parasong teams, but anyway, it's nice. And then Drain Punch to heal up. I gave him Life Orb for that extra oomph, but I'm not sure if he really needs it or not. I may switch it off with Leftovers or a Roselli Berry. Most of the times he's fainted is because of a crit, which of course even Roselli Berry, I don't know if it would help too much. But yeah. Next is Gallade. Gallade is my other Trick Room user. Well, I have 3 Trick Room users, you'll see. But Sacred Sword, Psycho Cut for a nice stab. Then I have X Scissor. And X Scissor does a ton of damage to a Psychic Pokemon. I just wish it one hit, especially with Sharpness. So it's been really tempting to put Life Orb onto Gallade instead. Or I've even thought about, I think, Night Slash. I don't know if X Scissor. Yeah, X Scissor is just straight damage. A Night Slash is a dark 70 power move that has higher crit chance. I could use Scope Lens to raise the critical hit chance. But X Scissor usually does about 80%, which again is nice. Just wish it did all of it. So I think I have something I've thought is like, okay, I just have to use Hatterene more offensively to like get some damage and then finish off with X Scissor. Oh no, but then because I have to use Magic Powder. So again, I'm just testing the waters with this. So I have Iron Ball on Gallade to half his speed. And what's funny is that, so he's base 80 speed, which is really fast for Trick Room, which is one reason why I haven't put Life Orb or anything else on him. But with an Iron Ball, he brings him down to speed tie with base 30, and that's really nice. That's the majority of well, not the majority, but that's Pokemon I've used in the past, like Runikless and Steelix, are base 30, and Hatterene is 29, so it just works really well. Yes, that's all for him. I have considered using Upper Hand, which would be nice against Incineroar, and I guess it wouldn't work against Sableye. It would work against quite a few other Fake Out users, I believe. Of course, not Sneasel. Okay, basically only just Incineroar and Grimmsnarl. But I don't know if it works against Prankstermon like Whimsicott. It'd be nice if it did. If it does, then I can, get rid of Iron Ball. Actually, I don't even have to get rid of Iron Ball to use against. Anyway, that's just something I've been thinking about. Hatterene, just Dazzling Gleam, just to do some damage. She has very high natural special attack. Psychic Noise to help with healing, especially Corviknight and Staraptor. They have Roost. It's also cool against leftover users. But more specifically, it's just so annoying when Staraptor uses Roost. And of course, it's super effective against Mega Staraptor. And then Magic Powder again. If I didn't have Magic Powder, I don't know if it'd be Heal Pulse or just Protect, because sometimes having Protect is just nice. Oh, and of course, Citrus Berry to help her live. Drampa was kind of just a whatever. I don't. I mean, I have a few Trick Room that I could use in Trick Room. Like I was considering Dragalge or Mega Dragalge. Or there's Mega Slowbro. I think that even Electros, but I'm not too convinced about Mega Electros yet. What else do I have? Mega Golurk, Steelix. Didn't really want to do Aggron again. I don't know. It just had him on there because I had him trained, and I mean I could use the Cloud9 because I don't have any other form of weather control. And the first few games I didn't bring him, but he has come in clutch a couple times, so I'm happy to have him on here, or have her on there. But again, just everything HP and defense, just to help lift things. It's actually really cool to use Charizard Wise Sun for Flamethrower. That's coming to play a couple times. Yes, that's all for Drampa right now. I like him. And then Sinistcha, again, I had a lot of common weaknesses. So I have 2 fairy types, 2 psychic types. I think I had I forgot who my other Trick-and-Reaser was. I forgot who was there before Sinistcha. But there are a lot of common weaknesses. I wanted someone who couldn't be faked out, and just to spread the weaknesses around. I got Sinistcha fairly recently, so I'm not used to having to switch it out for the healing and all that. So I'm still trying to figure out how it fits into my team. But I'm even considering, again, like just an idea of using Heat Proof instead to surprise Charizard players, or like Incineroars who try to just Flare Blitz into it. But one thing I've done a little differently was Leaf Storm instead of Machigacha, because Sinistcha also surprisingly has, I think, 121 base special attack, which is cool. And I have used it to pretty good effect. I used it against a Melodic, which didn't one hit KO, but Melodic is super bulky. And I've also used it against a Hippowdon, which again I think was probably very fairly invested. But I did take out a nice chunk against them. So it's a nice little surprise that most Sinistchas don't do. Because what I really wanted to do was, before with my support Pokemon, like, they hardly did any damage. Like I had Klefki that had set screens and didn't really do much else. They just kind of draining Kiss to keep themselves alive. So I really want even my support Pokemon to help with the damage and keep things moving. So overall, having a lot of fun with the team. I have one video recorded that I have to give commentary for, and I'll try to give more. It does surprisingly well. Like Rhyperior does great against Tyranitar and Excadrill. For some reason they don't Earthquake me, they keep trying to Rock Slide to flinch me, which of course does work. It's been tempting to bring Oranguru instead of Hatterene, which again, if Magic Cloud doesn't work out, I may just do that. But yeah, that's it so far. Again, I'm trying to keep it without making big changes, just little tweaks here and there, just to feel it out how it goes. And I hope you guys are excited to see more of this and try to make it to Master Ball with this team as well. Yeah, talk to you guys later.